So I'm here at Hollywood Studios and I just went into Toy Story Land for a preview, and let me tell you, first impressions of Toy Story Land are amazing. Woody was there to greet you.
Hey, howdy, hey! My name is Woody, and this is where toys come to play. Welcome to Andy's backyard!
So right when you walk in, everything's so colorful, vibrant.
Hey, partners! Just like I always tell my pal Buzz, you've got a friend in me.
It's really like you're walking into some kind of whimsical, just fairy tale land that's this Andy's backyard, and everything's larger than life. There's toys, blocks everywhere, and the details are so vivid. I mean, like even the benches made out of used popsicle sticks, dominoes even. When you get into Toy Story Land, you just get transported. And my favorite ride in Toy Story Land is, no surprise, Slinky Dog Dash roller coaster. Now this thing is super sweet, and it's a good kids ride, but it's also just good for everyone. And I know people were telling me that before I came there, but now I get what they're saying because I thoroughly enjoyed that ride. It was just right from the beginning, gives you a nice good launch, and then it does, weave and balance. It does some drops, but not too bad, but enough to get excited. Anybody can get excited for these drops. And I love the part in the middle where you get to, it comes to a complete stop, and then
here we go!
That's the other thing. Around the track, you hear Slinky Dog all the time. There's a bunch of details and Easter eggs if you look very carefully in the queue at Slinky Dog. It's really cool too, because we went through there. I want to go back again and try to find more details. Like, I think it was cool. Like, there's all these boxes of the toys. Like, there's the original box of Slinky Dog. Andy has gotten all his original boxes somehow, and he's made this Slinky Dog coaster building from it. You'll see Rex's original case, which is really interesting. You see Wheezy's original box. It's all about imagination, and Andy, actually with this roller coaster, it was a roller coaster playset kit, and he kind of like tweaked it, because it wasn't with Slinky Dog at first. He mended that. It was just like, I think it was called Dash and Dodge roller coaster playset, mega coaster playset. And he kind of like took the instructions and kind of crossed out Dodge and, added Slinky Dog in there. And he kind of put Slinky Dog. He had his crayons, he got pencils, and he kind of like drew his plans on how he was going to build this play set that he left. And there was actually some Elmer's glue, like a huge pot of Elmer's glue. Everything's held by like putty and glue, and there's stickers everywhere.
Life-size erasers, pencils.
Life-size pencils, erasers. I mean, there's so much things I could talk about in the queue. One of my favorite things, though, I would have to say, is if you look into the Tyrannosaurus, the Rex playset box, the box Rex came in, there's still like a sticker, and I think it was $19.95. That's how much a Rex cost when Andy's mom bought it, and he bought it at, of course, Al's Toy Barn. At the end, you get You Got a Friend of Me by Wheezy. Wheezy sings it again. Yeah, he gets You Got a Friend of Me. Like the end of Toy Story 2.
I'm so happy. I just have to sing.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles.
I do like Jesse and Rex on top of there. They say the most, and I sat there for like, in the hot sun, I sat there for like a good 15 minutes. These guys, that's why they're looking at me, because they were there waiting for me as I waited to see when they would say something new. But they kept on saying new things, and it was like 15, 20 minutes in the hot sun, and it's...
Howdy, I'm Jessie, and that dinosaur toy up there, that's Rex. How's it going, Rex?
Did I ever tell you I'm afraid of heights? No? Well, let me tell you. I'm afraid of heights.
Howdy, folks. I'm Jessie. If you see Buzz, tell him his desert flower is all tied up over here, but she'll see him later. Y'all hang on to your hats. Slinky Dog's the fastest toy in these here parts.
Hi, everyone. I've got something important to say. So important that the pressure is almost too much to handle. Okay, here goes. Help!
Tarnation! That Slinky Dog is faster than a pack of critters racing for victuals.
Roar! Oh, I hope I didn't scare you. That was just my cry for help.
Hang on, Rex! Yodelay-hee-hoo!
Woody asked me to welcome all of you to Andy's backyard, but I'm so nervous. I'm just no good at public speaking. Wait. I can do it. Welcome. How was that? Was it welcoming enough? Oh, I hope so. Oh no, I'm afraid this tower is gonna topple over. Ah! I can't watch. Can someone cover my eyes?
Don't worry, Rex. You got a friend in me.
If you see the movies, again, you'll catch all these little Easter eggs. Another one that I saw in Alien Swirling Saucer, let's get into that ride, is in the beginning there's these like robots with pizzas with the spears, and I believe that was in the first movie, these giant things in front of the Pizza Planet. So it's kind of Pizza Planet themed because it was so the original ride was bought at Pizza Planet. So there's lots of Pizza Planet, pizza shapes, everything. So about Alien Swirling Saucers, I noticed that it was a little similar to DCA's, Disney's California Adventures, Mater Junkyard Jamboree. So the ride vehicle and how it like swerves and pushes you to the side in like figure eights, and kids are gonna love it. And this one goes a lot faster than Mater's ride because there's actually two of them running at the same time. So people get queued to one side, the left side, and the right side. So the ride's gonna go a lot faster than the one at DCA. Oh, look.
Buzz Lightyear mission log. Have infiltrated quadrant known as Backyard without detection. Check that, Star Command. I'm being watched as I speak. Think of Andy's Backyard as a secret mission in uncharted territory. Now, good luck and have fun.
So Alien Swirling Saucer is a ride. It's an interesting ride two ways, just because of all the things I just said, but also it's going to be a different ride experience at night. It's just going to be lit up so beautiful. At daytime, it's fun, don't get me wrong, but at night, it just takes the ride to another level because the lights and all the different, it's like a party. That ride, Alien Swirling Saucer, is a party for your family. You know how they do sometimes the directions in Spanish? Vigilen sus niños, and then instead of saying gracias, and it was like the alien saying gracias. That was pretty fun. He also closes it. So aliens know Spanish too. That's something I learned today at Toy Story Land. So when I went at Woody's Lunchbox, wasn't completely finished yet, but I could see already the details, like the windows to order your order your food are actually Tupperware boxes, and there's like Oreos and carrots, and like Andy used his imagination to make this thing like super interesting for us, at least. Now that he's gone away and we're there to play in his make-believe toy experience. Another thing we have to talk about in Toy Story Land is the food, and the food that they're going to serve breakfast and lunch. It's going to be good because a lot of people are going to be, for lack of a better word, dashing to Toy Story Land when the park opens up. And if that is the case, then you'll be able to get some food for lunch, breakfast, whatever. The Toy Story Mania wasn't open when I went to Toy Story Land, but the new entrance will be open next week probably. I saw the queue. It's really cool. It has a lot of characters from the Toy Story Toy Story movies. The funny thing that I said when I went through it, it wasn't open, but the funny thing that I thought about is that when I went through and I saw the new entrance, I was like, oh, standby line 5 minutes. I will probably never see that again. I wish I could take a picture of it. But one of the things that definitely stand Toy Story Land apart from everything is the incredible theming. I mean, it's not just, Toy Story Land is just not themed just Toy Story Land. There's also like, every ride has a different theme. So like the water fountains at Alien Swirling Saucers are like battery packs. All the trash cans everywhere are themed just directly on, if you're like at Slinky Dog Dash, or if you're at Alien Swirling Saucer, or if you're at the Woody's Lunchbox. So let me tell you about some of the Easter eggs I found. Some of the blocks I saw had the A113, which is basically in all the movies somewhere or another. It's right next to the big Pixar ball. That's also a great selfie location, of course. I mean, there's tons of Easter eggs right there by the new entrance to Toy Story Mania. Like just look at all the blocks, because there's different things. Like there was on one of the sides of the blocks, there's like a sun symbol, and that was like from Tangled. I mean, and that's my first impressions of Toy Story Land. I mean, it was amazing. It's very bright, very colorful, very fun. All the rides are awesome. You have to check it out this summer. Thanks for watching.
Howdy, partners. Ho, your toy pals are ready to play. Buzz, Jesse, Slinky, Rex, Sarge, and everyone else in the backyard. So, come on in and have some fun.